Why the Isle of Man is the most dangerous track in the world. This is a small island located between England, Ireland, and Scotland. For most of the year, it's a quiet place with around 88,000 residents. But for 2 weeks, every spring, this tranquil island transforms into the epicenter of one of the most thrilling and deadly motorsport events on the planet, the Isle of Man Tourist Trophy, or TT for short. But the Isle of Man TT isn't just any motorcycle race. It's a 37.73-mile course that winds through the island's public roads, taking riders from sea level up to 1,300 feet elevation and back down again. Riders navigate 264 corners at speeds averaging over 130 miles per hour, with top speeds easily reaching 200 miles per hour. It's a test of skill, courage, and perhaps a touch of madness. Why? Because you really have to be crazy to participate in this circuit. Since its inception in 1907, the Isle of Man TT has claimed the lives of 265 competitors. That's right, 265 deaths in just over a century. So why does this race continue? And more importantly, what makes it so incredibly dangerous? Let's break it down. The Isle of Man TT began in 1907 as a response to restrictions on racing in England. The island, with its self-governing status, offered a perfect solution: closed public roads where motorcycles could be pushed to their limits. In those early days, the course was a mere 15 miles long, and the average speed of the first winner was a modest 38 miles per hour. Fast forward to today, and the picture is quite different. The current lap record, set by Peter Hickman in 2018, stands at an average speed of 135.452 miles per hour. That's for the entire lap, including all those twists, turns, and elevation changes. It's a speed that's hard to comprehend on a circuit like this. But why is it so dangerous? Well, first, there's the course itself. Unlike purpose-built racetracks, the TT course is made up of public roads. These aren't smooth, wide tracks with generous runoff areas. They're narrow country lanes, often lined with stone walls, telegraph poles, and buildings. There are sections where riders blast past front doors of houses at over 180 miles an hour. One mistake, one moment of lost concentration, and the consequences can be fatal. Take, for example, the infamous Bellagari corner, nicknamed Bala Scary by the riders. It's a blind right-hander taken at around 180 miles an hour, with a compression at the apex that can unsettle the bike. Get it wrong, and you're headed straight for a stone wall. Then there's the length of the course, at nearly 38 miles. It's almost impossible for riders to memorize every nuance of the track. Most racers say that it takes at least 3 years of competing before you can claim to know the course well. Compare this to a typical MotoGP circuit, which is usually around 3 to 4 miles long, with 15 to 20 corners. The TT has over 200 corners to remember, each with its own unique challenges. And the weather adds another layer of complexity. Being an island in the Irish Sea, the Isle of Man is known for its rapidly changing weather conditions. It's not uncommon for riders to encounter different weather on different parts of the course during the same lap. You might start in sunshine and end up in fog or rain. So this unpredictably adds yet another element of danger to an already perilous race. Now, it's not just the physical challenges that make the TT so dangerous. There's also the mental aspect. Riders have to maintain intense focus for over 17 minutes per lap. That's 17 minutes of split-second decisions, each potentially life-altering. The mental strain is immense, and any lapse in concentration can have dire consequences. To understand a bit better what it's all about, it's necessary to know that the TT also features different classes of racing, from the flagship superbike, senior TTs, to supersports, lightweight, and even electric bikes. There's something for everyone, basically, and this variety in turn increases the challenge, because you not only adjust your mindset to the race, but also to your machine, which has to meet each of the specific requirements. One of the most unique and dangerous classes is the sidecar races. These three-wheeled machines require incredible coordination between the rider and the passenger, who moves around to help balance the outfit through corners. Sidecar racing at the TT has claimed many lives over the years, including a tragic accident in 2022, where a father and son team lost their lives. But let's put this into perspective with some numbers. In a typical MotoGP season, which consists of around 20 races, it's considered a tragedy if there's a single fatality. At the Isle of Man TT, it's not uncommon to have multiple fatalities in a single event. In 2022, there were 5 deaths during the 2-week festival. This wasn't even the deadliest year. That dubious honor goes to 2005, when 11 people lost their lives. And the danger isn't limited to the racers either. Spectators at the TT are much closer to the action than at any other motorsport event. There are sections of the course where fans can literally reach out and touch the riders as they speed past. While this creates an unparalleled atmosphere, it also means that any accident can potentially involve spectators too. So why do riders continue to compete in such a dangerous event? For many, it's the ultimate test of skill, bravery, and adrenaline. As Gary Johnson puts it, you can't take any drugs in the world that gives you this. Unlike circuit racing, where riders lap the same track hundreds of times in practice and qualifying, the TT offers a different challenge. Practice time is limited and conditions are always changing. It's as much about adaptability and quick thinking as it is about pure speed. Taking all this into account, winning a TT is considered one of the greatest achievements in motorcycle racing. Names like Joey Dunlop, who won a record 26 TT races. Mike Hailwood and John McGuinness are revered in the motorcycling world. For many riders, the chance to add their name to this illustrious list is worth the risk. The TT has a unique atmosphere that keeps drawing riders and fans back year after year. During the 2-week festival, the island's population more than doubles. The paddock area is open to the public, allowing fans to mingle with their heroes. This accessibility creates a sense of community that's rare in modern motorsport. And what's more, the event is also crucial to the Isle of Man's economy. In 2019, the TT brought in over 46,000 visitors who spent an estimated $46 million. This accounts for about 1/3 of the island's annual tourism income. For a small island nation, this economic impact is significant. So, despite the dangers, or perhaps because of them, the TT continues to grow in popularity. In recent years, it has attracted increased media attention, with documentaries and films bringing the event to a wider audience. This has led to more sponsors, bigger prize money, and continual improvements in bike technology. But with every advancement in technology, the speeds increase, and so does the risk. Modern TT bikes are capable of speeds that would have been unthinkable even a decade ago. The current outright lap record stands at an average speed of 135.452 miles per hour, set by Peter Hickman in 2018. To put that in perspective, that's an average speed faster than most people will ever drive on a highway, maintained over 37.73 miles of twisting country roads. So, is there any way to prevent fatal accidents? Or are we just letting them happen? Well, over the years, numerous safety measures have been implemented. The course has been gradually improved with better road surfaces and the removal of some of the most dangerous obstacles. Modern safety equipment, including air fences at some of the most dangerous corners, have been installed. There's also the use of traveling doctors. Recognizing that traditional ambulance response times were too slow for such a long course, the TT introduced a system where experienced trauma doctors follow the racers on high-speed motorcycles. These doctors, carrying essential medical equipment, can reach a crashed rider within minutes, potentially saving crucial time in life-threatening situations. But we're not going to lie to you. Despite these measures, the inherent danger of the TT remained. The combination of high speeds, unforgiving roads, and the sheer length of the course means that risk can never entirely be eliminated. You can have all the safety equipment in the world, but if you hit a stone wall at 180 miles per hour, you're in real trouble. Barry Sheen once said it was a suicide mission, and he may be right. Over the years, there have been numerous calls for the event to be banned. Critics argue that no sport is worth the consistent loss of life. They point out that if such an event were proposed today, it would never be allowed to go ahead. These criticisms reached a peak in the 1970s, following a particularly deadly period. As a result, the TT lost its world championship status in 1976. The Fédération Internationale de Motocyclisme, FIM, the governing body of motorcycle Motorcycle Racing decided that the event was too dangerous to be a part of the official Grand Prix calendar. However, rather than being the end for the TT, this decision arguably saved it. Freed from the constraints of being a world championship event, the TT was able to forge its own path. It became a unique, standalone event, attracting riders who specifically wanted to test themselves against the mountain course. The TT's continued existence is a testament to the passion of the riders, fans, and the Isle of Man itself. For many, the event is more than just a race. It's a way of life. Families on the island have been involved with the TT for generations, whether as racers, marshals, or simply passionate supporters. Is it the most dangerous race in the world? The statistics would certainly suggest so, but for those who compete and for the thousands who flock to the island each year to watch, it's also the most thrilling, the most challenging, and the most rewarding. That's exactly what makes it a unique event in the world of motorsport. It's a race that has survived 2 world wars, countless technological revolutions, and persistent calls for its banning. Maybe it's a race for those who are crazy, or those who are willing to risk everything in pursuit of their passion. Now that's the spirit of the Isle of Man TT. If you like this video, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you next time.